It's Amanchu. Welcome to Divergence SMP. It's still very early game in the SMP, despite the day count. There's at least 10 of us on the SMP from all over the world, so there's always someone in the world making the counter increment. Because it's early game, I have a long list of farm projects to tackle. But today I want to go on a little adventure, taking on an ocean monument. Once I've cleared out the Elder Guardians, I'll spawn proof to prevent Guardians from appearing. In Season 1 of Divergence SMP, I actually put my base in a former Guardian farm. There's many things you could do with an ocean monument. Of course, on this SMP, I plan to build a Guardian farm in the future. Ah, compass, thank you. Oh. Excellent. Thanks to the cartographer, I now have a map to an ocean monument. So it is to the northwest, which is -X and -Z. In my last video, I made a drowned farm. So I have... where'd I put it? Yeah, I have a bunch of Nautilus shells. This is enough Nautilus shells for me to make a conduit. I'd really like to have a conduit to take on the ocean monument. So hopefully on the way to the ocean monument, I can find a shipwreck, which will lead me to a buried treasure, which will lead me to the heart of the sea, which I can use to make a conduit. Got my eyes peeled for any shipwrecks. I have a feeling, though, that the area fairly close to world spawn has been well explored, and I'm not going to find any unexplored shipwrecks. There's a shipwreck. That's one I'm pretty sure that I've seen before, and it's definitely been explored by somebody. If not me, then somebody. Is the dot getting further away? That doesn't make sense. It shouldn't be. Oh, yeah, it is, because I'm a dummy. I'm to the northwest of the ocean monument. The ocean monument isn't northwest of me. I need to be going +X and +Z directions. Oops. So I am playing Bedrock Edition, okay? It used to be in Bedrock Edition, maps had arrows on them that would show you, the locator maps, that would show you which direction you're facing. And it used to be those arrows even worked when you were off map. Unfortunately, now it works more like Java Edition, where it just shows you a dot when you're off the edge of the map. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a treasure. So this going the wrong direction wasn't a total bust. Okay, in this case, I am southeast. I need to go northwest. So I do need to go negative in X and Z directions. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I want to believe that this is a bug. That this was not an intentional parity fix, because if this was an intentional parity change, guys, Mojang, get your act together. What are you doing? If anything, you should have made Java Edition maps work like Bedrock did. I guess you could say that it's a bit ironic. Here I am, looking for an ocean monument and hoping to find a shipwreck along the way, which I did, and buried treasure, and I find myself in a desert where there's a desert temple. But what the heck, I was hoping for an adventure, right? This is certainly going to be an adventure. Get rid of the pressure plate. This desert temple has not been explored. I'm frankly kind of shocked, to be honest, but I will take it. Golden apples, that doesn't suck. While I'm here, do I have a brush? If I had a brush, it'd be in here. I don't have a brush. Boy, I'd love to do some archaeology. I know it's a bit of a tangent, but... Alright. Off on a tangent. Wait a second. There's a desert temple there. That's the one I just visited. There's another one there. How is it? I was going to do a sea adventure, and suddenly I'm finding all these desert temples. But right now, I'm looking for a chicken. Chicken! Come here, chicken. Alright. Now, of course, I need some copper. That should be enough. GTFO. Oh, diamonds. That kind of makes it worth the trip, doesn't it? That up. Cook up that extra chicken. Now, with feather, a string, and copper, I can make a brush. Smithing templates. That's cool. All right, let's try out some archaeology. Hey, pottery sherds. Something about archaeology in Minecraft really scratches an itch for me. It's not about a search for buried treasure. It's about sifting through the ruins of an ancient civilization, see what kind of stuff they left behind. I feel that what I'm doing with the archaeology is not that different from a stalker sifting through a celebrity's garbage to see what kind of stuff they left and what that can teach you about who that celebrity was. It's really what I'm doing here. I'm sifting through garbage. It's just an ancient civilization's garbage instead of a modern celebrity. Finding some gunpowder and TNT. Probably the remnants of an ancient trap, no longer working. Digging away all of that refuse reveals a beautiful floor. I wonder what this chamber was used for. Might as well go back to the other desert temple and see what I can dig up there. Actually, there's even a desert well. Look at all this opportunity for archaeology. Pottery sherd. I think I can understand how that got in there. Whoops. Gotta be more careful with my archaeology. I'll end up destroying something ancient and irreplaceable. Ugh, breaks the heart. Okay, that was a giant distraction. Let's get back to looking for that buried treasure. Alright, it's pretty close to here. Off in this direction. Should be straight down from here. It's in this area. Oh, there it is. That was pretty easy. And there's the heart of the sea. Wow. Did I really get 4 potions of water breathing and a potion regen from this one treasure chest? That's pretty cool, actually. Let's grab these nautilus shells. And we will craft ourselves a conduit. Perfect. I absolutely have to have that for taking on the ocean monument. Ooh. Some strange food that I dug up out of the bottom of a well. What do you think? Should I eat it? How could the answer be anything but heck yeah? Alright, I'm hungry. Let's see what this does to me. Oh, it gave me weakness. Thank you so much. That little adventure took me in completely the wrong direction. Though I did manage to get the heart of the sea that I needed so I can make a conduit. And I found so much other treasure. Let me head back to my starter base for now. Unload all the treasures I have before I continue on to the ocean monument. Well, one good thing I can say, at least my house is no longer quite the embarrassment that it was. I've transferred it from a dirt box to the slightly less awesome starter house. Hopefully I've replicated the wall of tasks that I had before, but I don't remember everything that was on it before I tore the wall down. Okay, I've unloaded all the junk, or stuff that I got, all the treasures from that last expedition. And now I know that I am currently northwest of the ocean monument, so I need to go positive X, positive Z direction. That's to the southeast to find the ocean monument. Alright, where am I going? Oh, wow. Oh, I'm getting close. So it's not far from my drown farm. There it is right there. That's it. Alright, let's make landfall over here and get my stuff organized. And then we will be taking on that ocean monument. There have been many distractions before I got to this point, but I'm now ready to take on the ocean monument. If this was Java Edition, I'd use a potion of invisibility. Take off all my armor except one item, and the guardians wouldn't target me. But that doesn't work in Bedrock. Let me get out TNT, redstone block, conduit. Alright, let's take this on. There's the mining fatigue. There's going to be 3 elder guardians. I can see one's tail sticking out at the top of the monument. And I find this the easiest way to get in. Put down TNT. Surround that TNT with solid blocks. Excuse me. I'm in the middle of something right now. Because otherwise the TNT won't actually damage anything. And then set it off. Oh, I got it back away. Alright. Have at you. Oh, finally got him. Okay, I'm running out of air. I have a water-breathing potion, but should be able to live without it. Yeah, the drowned are kind of annoying. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna set up the conduit, and that'll make my life much easier. I can insta-mine the TNT even with mining fatigue, so that's why I do that. And I need to surround that with prismarine. It's not surrounded with quite enough. Oh, look at that. Tight armor trim. Nice. It's going to take me a hot minute to mine any of these blocks, but I just need enough blocks surrounding the conduit to power it. Oh, that was enough right there. I'll complete the ring. Because of the way the spawning mechanics work in Bedrock Edition, I'm not likely to find a lot of guardians inside the monument, maybe 1 or 2. It's just the elder guardians I'm mostly going to find. I'm going to go out to the outer wings and see if I can locate the other 2 elder guardians. There's a central treasure room. And a dolphin. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry that you spawned in here. You're gonna die. Why is there a drowned in here? That's very weird, because drowned don't spawn underground, so I'm surprised to see one inside the monument. Must have wandered in from here. Easiest way to deal with those guardians is to bum rush them. If If you're right up next to them, they'll try to run away from you. Here we go. I see the Elder Guardian right there. Well, this is where it hurts me not to have Depth Strider. Whew! That guy was tough. Gave me another sponge, but no other armor trim. But yeah, I have night vision now. I have water breathing. I can take as much time as I need to find the other Elder Guardian and finish clearing this out. There you are. Whew. You guys are a bit tougher than I remember. I do have pretty well enchanted armor. But it's not fully enchanted. Protection 4, Protection 4. Well, okay, I stand corrected. All of my diamond armor has Prot 4. It's pretty much all fully enchanted except the boots, which don't have Depth Strider. But anyway, that's all 3 Guardians. All 3 Elder Guardians. Just need to bide my time until the mining fatigue wears off, and then go in search of that gold in the treasure room, and any sponge rooms that I could find. Right, here's the treasure room. Takes longer to mine it with mining fatigue, but I got nothing but time now. Oh, good. Mining fatigue wore off. At this point, I'm mainly on the lookout for sponge rooms and sea lanterns, because I really like those blocks. It's possible I won't find any sponge rooms. It's possible I'll find 3 sponge rooms. I don't know. See, this kind of dark prismarine pattern looks like where you'd hide a sponge room, but ah, there it is. Sponge room. The right tool for the right job, I always say. Ah, there it is. Another sponge room. Awesome. I say it every time. Not every ocean monument has a sponge room, and I found one that had 3 once. Gives me more than a stack of sponges. Nice. I feel like I've looted this place fairly well. Now I want to gather a bunch of blocks and spawn-proof this ocean monument to prevent any guardians from spawning in it. Eventually I want to probably make a guardian farm here.
2 hours later.
Marked all the spawning spots. All 25 of them. Filled them in. There's still drowned spawning down there, but no more guardians shooting at me. Definitely going to want to make a guardian farm here. Whether I do that soon or sometime in the future, I don't know. I don't know what the priority will be. But this is all set up to start a guardian farm now. And I think that's all I have time for today myself. Been on quite an adventure. Partly thanks to the fact that I got confused about the directions and went the wrong way. But it just goes to show you, sometimes you set out an adventure and no idea what you'll find. I think I've had my fill of adventuring for now. Next, I'm going to have to go back to making some farms. Next time on Amon Chooses Divergence SMP.